Another day on the job, just being a Japanese lawyer. Right, let's get right back into it. You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, is an epic battle happening? What's going on? What's happening? That rock! See you in hell, evil magistrate. So me and Maya were just watching. Alright. Whoa, stop waving that boomerang. Oh, Nick, I know you were here. Of course I'm here. Oh, that's a real show you were watching. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Now watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids if they wanted to be a Steel Samurai, what? I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to Wright and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's early. It's the Samurai. Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Larry called me Nick, anyways. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim is Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This could be a joke. No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Manco law offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be there. Let's go, Nick. Go. Where? They have the Steel Samurai down in... So what? So, I decided this will be our first case. Alright. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to go down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Don't you want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? He's on sightseeing. You don't have enough information to make a case. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Uh, okay. Okay, so far everything's the same. Fine. Retention center. Who the hell are you? What's wrong, Maya? It's him. It's in the flesh. Um, is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I should be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No? No? This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Hold on. Oh my god. Disappointed? Oh no. Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got to the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until my job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Ah, Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah, he didn't do it. Maybe you could tell us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear. Yes, it's a long story that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me what a steel samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9 o'clock. We worked some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I told you to check out the scene of the murder. Right? Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 if she asks for autographs. Okay. Where's my map at? Oh shit, no map. Let's just move, I guess. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show? Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me! Who the hell are you? Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers? Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens in... I didn't understand a single. I didn't understand anything she even said. Nick, will I grow up be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, bro, her name is Old Bag, bro. Listen to listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. So, what do you do here at the studio? At Global Studio, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, no, you were a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars. I'm afraid, dearie. Wow, this place has really gone downhill, you know. Alright, wait, we don't know shit. This is the first mystery murder of this game. But 10 years ago, and now that was the studio of dreams. He was a big star back then too. He was Hammer. So for the other, what do you call it, victims, we knew who the killer was, right before we even discovered them. But for this one, we don't know who the killer is. The evil Megastred. He's been reduced to playing villain. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Willpowers is guilty. Powers, he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jackhammer's? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jackhammer will live on as in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when I found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Here's my badge. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. That's my badge. I'm a lawyer. Let me in, you fat hag. Alright, fine, back to the detention center then. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room at lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says you were heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. The security guard at the gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, whoever it is, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you again. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter formally request my representation? Of course. Powers request added to the court record. I just hope this will be past that security lady. Okay, don't worry. Ma'am, have a look at this. Letter of request from Mr. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll. Powers request given to security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here toward the studio. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one's inside. No one inside, pal. For my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. I thought, what do you call it, that guy was gonna draw us a map. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Well, I guess you're not getting your 50 cents. So can I go buy, please? Oh. Okay. Examine. There's a lot to examine. The main entrance to the studio. There was a 15 here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead of the studio. Right from here, the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I wonder. The security guard station. The security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in here. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay. So. Oh, there we go. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh, it's the stupid detective. It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know, Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing that sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my own heart. Hey, don't take it hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing, my character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Okay. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more direct with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I tell you what you got? What I got? The Autosphere report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time. Autosphere report added to the court record. Oh, that's good. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered in Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there were no other victims other than victims in the studio. According to the Autosphere report, the time of death was at 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than willpower. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, no one would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the person? When I showed her my bag, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading to the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo. Oh no. Nick. He has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho 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 ho. We like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found already. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. So that's it? Okay. Oh, a very suspicious bench. A little bush, maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you in the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired standing around too, pal. Okay, no. The studio... I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Well, what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to studio left. 1 left to studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and that head broke off. It took the tree down. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. There's the bush. Okay. Let's lose it. Wait, no. The bush. Here we go. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, that's a tree. Never mind. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where the Studio 2 used to be. And they tell me. They don't use it now, though. So Studio 1. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they want to keep the non-employees out. Bro, that's everything. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admissions. Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, detective? You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and would work perfectly with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal? Okay, wait. I know exactly who's getting the card key. Nick, look! That security lady in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied that Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. No, I need to go to the detention set. Not there! Detention center. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, Al. That camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And I took a picture of Powers. I have to ask him about the photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Imagine there's something stupid like the old lady is apparently the killer. That sucks. Okay, back here then. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, man? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. He's not important, you know. Are you stupid? I'm on the legal case too. Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. So what do you call it? The Powers guy is innocent. Now, poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 o'clock and 2:30, it was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who it is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil Master Stred. It's a disgrace, I'll tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when the picture was taken too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I view all the photos on the computer over at the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. Well, I don't know how much that helped, that didn't help. Oh, we have the Autosphere report as well. Alright. Whatever. Let's just go back. Move. What the hell is this? Employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, this Power is a dressing room. No one here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay. Look around time. There's half a backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably a neo-old-day Tokyo castle. The metal grate on the drain has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck it in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to lead the way, be my guest, right? Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Okay. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to exercise? The grid that's used to cover the drain is a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Let me just look around here. Okay, no. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would there be to keep in a film studio? Let me just take one more quick search. Okay, back I guess. There's nothing else there. Wait, no. There's more. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. This is the sign of the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window, yeah. No clothes here. Go to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, fine? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. What the hell? I checked that already, apparently. Um, okay, well, that's it for there. Dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Let's examine. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one, myself. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. What? Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name just by looking of the show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Oh, I'm not. Yes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must enjoy giving these. They must give these to employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Hmm? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. This must be Power's. Did she open it? I think she opened it. It says Studio 1. Let's take Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. Uh, looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. It looks like he doesn't want anyone to open this window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Uh, anything else? You just quickly look around. Okay. I know where to go. Now, we can go here. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the copy we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone to dig a crime scene. Okay. Then let's go. Alright. Time to see what's inside. What is it? Real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? White tape? It's so real. Well, evil magistrate did die here. And the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, examine. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound to at least have a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Look, a letter. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out of here. Hey, look! There's a chair for the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Nick, ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more trouble than I thought. What's this? What's this? That's called reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant during filming. Huh? What is your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. It's being used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in all-day Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not all-day Tokyo, Nick. Neo all-day Tokyo. Oh, right. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Who the hell are you? Sorry, my partner is kind of, no, I don't. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt Fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well. And yesterday was only a rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we were the action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, and he has to be the killer, they even have a photograph. Um, sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but the day after noon, someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Other studio employee, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Well, wait. If someone had come in here, wouldn't the security have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put the security lady on the spot. You sense that someone other than the film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think they cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what of the security lady? Someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Yeah. Let's examine more. Oh, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh. So that's everything then. Okay, escape. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at least 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Man? Who was it? Who was it who told you that? Who dares question me? Uh-oh, she's angry. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-headed cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do. We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All youngings are like that nowadays, running your mouth. Aw, and she's not gonna yap forever. Alright. Did she say roar? She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Damn it. Looks like we did everything here. Okay. What the hell are those birds? Examine. Oh wait, we can examine this now maybe? The computer that runs the studio security camera. Nick, maybe we can see of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it, yes. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, so Nick. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Enter the number of the security camera. I have it right here. Where is it? Where the hell did it go? $307. There, enter. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How's this a picture of Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I imagine the detective was very happy with this photo evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more to the photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. But that could be anyone in the suit. Someone could be willing to frame him. Hey, Nick. Can we use the photo evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in our place with this. Right, we'll put her in our place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her the photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil Mega Stray. Hey, why do I have to be the... Relax, it was just a joke, so done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? I don't think it's the security lady, but I do think someone was in the suit pretending to be the Steel Samurai. Wait, that's the Steel Samurai, right? I forgot who that suit belongs to. Oh, it's trial time. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Damn chair. Okay, here we go. Trial time. Court is in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will still show court that was 2:30 p.m. on October 15th. Oh, why is Edgeworth taking this trial again? He's always in this shit. Mr. Powers killed fellow actor James Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. I would like to move on with some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call them most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. Yeah, see. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the this is the main studios. The security lady that works in the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security, there's a gate. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the blood was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. Well, the production staff were in the employee area till noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead, later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged into the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Skip it. I already listened to it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Okay. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to stand. Oh, she gets pissed whenever we doubt her testimony. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit... Oh my god. Your name, please. Oh dear, no need to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please? Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. WINDBAG, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Talk so much. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part. Getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the gate of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright, let's see it. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of had been doing a run through there since the morning. I, well, had some errands to run. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by, right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Power, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. So defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Don't worry, I got this. This will be easy. Hold up, let me just quickly press her. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Go. Senorita Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. Let's object.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Ode Tokyo. Miss Oldback, is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble closing her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Noisy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, but please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know no one would be so noisy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Now, old WINDBAG has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Right, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay. So you just gotta press her. I never say anything I don't mean to you. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. Wait. Is he, though? Oh, yeah, he is. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder. Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Wait, okay. So we have... Okay. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? Let's just skip over that part, shall we? But where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about the Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. You broke one of the props. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is just one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai is Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? You need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death around 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I don't know. Are you sure? The witness answered the question. someone going into a studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old windbag sure has... You know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw going to the studio... Do I have anything? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 p.m.? 1 o'clock? I mean... Why everyone was in the employee area before that? And I locked main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... If they had, I would have seen them. Where's the goddamn... vent? Okay, apparently that's not relevant here. So do I just keep pressing her? Do I have any... Let's keep looking. 2:30 p.m., yeah. Should I just go for it? I think I should just go for it. I don't think it's correct. I'm just gonna go for it. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Bro. Unfortunately, I realize you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track. I don't know. I feel like this is wrong. How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Let's see. Okay, 15th of October. Did she? No. PM. Was it PM? Does it say? Yes, it was in fact PM. So this is true. I don't know actually. I'm not sure. The photo? Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the station, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. You know that on the back of the photo, the words printed photo are printed out. The words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo 2. Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo 1 if it was really the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth. Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these new-fangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Oh my god. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Oh my god. I see. Your testimony, please? The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it now, I can remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day after I finish my yeah. Check them. Well, I'm just looking. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the results from gosh knows where. They're all always hanging about. Oh, one was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah, we know that. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, but well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume that would be not impossible for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I raised the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already going to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Of course. I mean, it's an old lady that that we're fighting against in court. I'm pretty sure she's gonna forget some shit. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should have taken better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right? But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You're not very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does it mean? Please don't sound like that. Oh god, okay, and we're back. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Morris. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call it a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you'll be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes were highest. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? It was the great schoolboy. Wasn't anyone saying anything? Huh? Are you seriously suggesting that you did it, Mr. Wright? Great schoolboy killed a veteran action star with a spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy could have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I will. Bro, I just tried to, go off the information I had before. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe we move on, Mr. Wright? The fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please? Very well, go ahead. So who was the person other than Powers that could have committed murder? Obviously, it's not a great schoolboy. The assistant girl? I feel like not. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? It's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would you go through the trouble of wearing a samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in her costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth says usually jump up with an objection or some damning evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an open opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole thing. Give Granny a break. Press further. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed, that did it. Now WINDBAG is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? Boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my own in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and be mean to your elders, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have the proof that the boy cannot have committed this murder? I have no idea what the proof is. Oh, the spear. It was taped together. It was taped, repaired by the old lady, and it was used to kill. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The WINDBAG, speechless. This is gotta get first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. This is all. This court is adjourned. Oh wow. Wait a second. Oh my god, of course she's just gonna fight back already. I'm not gonna just sit here and while you run off barking up the wrong tree. I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the press. The WINDBAG wants to talk. Mr. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? If you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By who? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told not to talk? Well, testify. Oh my god. WINDBAG. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them go away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not gonna let them get away scot-free. Wait. Who? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked me about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2. Was it Studio 2? Well, if you look at guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but they said they had nothing to do with it, see? Nothing to do with what? So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in it. We're all in it together. We're all in on it together. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Yeah. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really let him hanging on this one. But if you're gonna go accuse me, I'm not gonna let him get away scot-free. Them? Who are the people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. Yeah. Yeah, I already know about that. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination? Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who have been told off. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. This is all. The court is adjourned. The court is adjourned. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I be going to the studio to do some more investigating? We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get materials for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out who was in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just trying to buy time back there. Someone had to be in the bag for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, bye for now.